Yo, what's going on? How you guys doing, YouTube? What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm waiting for our friends on Facebook to go ahead and arrive here. I appreciate your patience. We do this every day, so thank you very much for giving me a chance to let them get on here just as well as you are. All right, Facebookers, where are you going to be? Here we go. All right. So, today's video is about how to properly attack change. And this is not going to be one of those long videos. I don't think it needs to be, but I want to kind of make some points that I want you guys to think about. So when you're about to attack change, meaning you're about to make some changes in your life, the problem itself is not the change. Even though, yes, we are creatures of habit, if you haven't realized, we do things over and over again. If you don't believe me, whenever you go out and do something, whether it be you go try something new or go be doing the same thing, you always come back to your home. Because you're a creature of habit. That's where your house is. We are creatures of habit to come back home. That's why if you've ever noticed that police are really quick to catch some criminals, because they come back home. That's their habit. They find out where you live and that's the first place they go because they assume that you're gonna go there to get your stuff, okay? So we're creatures of habit. And so change is gonna disrupt our routine. It's gonna throw things off. It's gonna disrupt things, right? And nobody likes the disruption piece of change. And so we fight change, and we don't want to change, and we don't want to put the effort into change. And we do everything we possibly can to make sure that our world stays as comfortable as possible. The reason for that is because being comfortable is easy. Ladies and gentlemen, comfortable is easy. You didn't realize that, did you? Of course you did. Comfortable is easy. Now, the more comfortable you decide to stay and the longer you decide to stay comfortable, the longer you will not grow. Okay? There has never been a plant, there has never been a tree, there has never been an animal, a baby that decided to stay right where it is in the comfortable stage and not grow and expect to go to the next level. You have to grow to get to the next level. So the way you actually attack change is not by attacking the event itself, not by attacking with the action, but you're going to attack this. It's the worst four-letter F word you can possibly have. You see it? Fear. Fear is what stops us from moving to the next level because the next level is unknown. So we don't know what's coming up. We don't know what's going to be. We don't know what's going to be there, but all we know is what's right now. And since we can know right now what is right now, we try to control our lives to stay here in the comfort zone of the right now. The problem is, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us, I don't know how many people have ever experienced this. A lot of your parents probably have, is that they've been at a job for who knows how long and all of a sudden they're pushed out the door because they're laying people off to make some cuts, or because they're downsizing the company or the company's closing, or because somebody came in doing the exact same job who's younger and they're gonna do it for cheaper. There's a lot of reasons why people lose their jobs. But guess what? When that time comes when you get fired for losing your job, I guarantee you weren't expecting it. And if you were, you're gonna have to make a move. You're gonna have to change with the times because now you have no choice but to change with the fear. But the point is this. When there's a situation that happens and arises in your life and you really want change, don't attack the change. Go after the change and attack the fear. How do we attack the fear? We attack the fear with an A word. Oh yeah. It's one of my favorite A words ever. This is what destroys fear. Can you see it? Can you see it? Action. Action destroys fear. By taking fear out of the equation. See, here's the thing about it. You don't realize that fear only exists in the mind. Fear exists in the thought of what's gonna happen. Because think about it, if we're scared, nothing's happened yet. Like, let's say there's a wolf in your house and you're hiding from it. You're scared that the wolf is going to eat you. You get what I'm saying? You're scared at the edge of a cliff because you're scared of heights, because when you fall, you are going to plummet to your death. But in the essence of what's going on, even in the essence of jumping out, let's say jumping off that cliff, you might still be scared until it's over and you realize you lived. Then fear it no longer lives. So by attacking fear with action, action destroys the fear. It puts it in its place and allows for it to be completely and utterly nullified. Think about kids who are scared to go to the first day of school. What do? Send them in there anyway and give them a chance to experience, which is an action, how to deal with school. If you've got a situation at your job that you don't like, go into action mode. You either have to address the situation, which is an action, or quit. But sitting there and ignoring it is just going to make you petty, and you're going to complain about it. And then when you complain about it, you're going to find other people who are complaining about the job too. And then guess what? Now you've attached yourself and the fear to that negativity. You've got to be able to let go of the negativity. You've got to be able to let go of the fear. You got to be able to embrace the change. There is so much in change. Nothing in our life is actually guaranteed. I could die in the middle of this video. You could die tomorrow on your way to work. None of it's guaranteed. But we live our lives as if it is. So embrace the change that might be coming, because that change might be opening you up to a brand new you and a brand new life that is you could have never have thought about. But you can never achieve a brand new life without new action. You're going to get the same life with the same action. Hope that made some sense. New life, new action. Same life, same action. Pretty easy. Attack the fear. If you attack the fear with action, then no one can stop you. It is literally your choice. It's all in here anyway. That's why they're telling you to move, because when this body part tells me to move, I move. But for example, I'm coughing. My body, my mind is telling me to cough because it's uncomfortable. Cough to get rid of it, right? So your mind is telling you what to do all the time. But the problem is there's a lot of power here, and a lot of us haven't trained our mind to understand that we have control over it and not the other way around, and stop listening to the voices in our heads. The voices in our heads are the negativity that we've gotten from our parents, from our friends, from society. It's also the negativity that's been programmed in us from teachers. It's been programmed in us from work. It's been programmed in us from the news and other negative people we talk to. Stop listening to this unless you're putting something into that actually has quality. I was looking for a book. It looks like I don't have a book near me. It's okay. Normally I do. But that's all I want to let you guys know about. The fear is the only thing that actually stops change. Attack the fear. Attack it. It might not go your way, but it will make you better. You will grow from it. And there's a quote that says, a brain that is stretched or a mind that is stretched will never return to the same size. Now I have a quote that I want to kind of piggyback on it. So a house that is stretched will not return to the same size. Same thing as the brain, right? But people do have a favorite chair and a favorite room and a favorite spot they will sit in. So you can have this room that you decided you expand your mind, but a lot of people expand their mind and end up going right back to that same old spot in this house that they love so much, which means that they're not growing anyway. They've grown their houses, they've grown their area of living, but they haven't grown their life. They're not moving outside of their comfort zone. So a mind does not go back to its stretch. The mind stretch. You cannot unlearn information. You cannot be oblivious. You cannot be ignorant to a cause or a fact or a situation forever. Once you learn it, it's yours. Whether you decide to act on it or not, that's your choice. One of the quotes I put in yesterday is that I'm starting to realize as I take all these personal development courses that have nothing to do with each other and they're all about having success, there's been an overlap of consistency of success. And I'm starting to realize that, wait a second, there's a success element in all of this. It got so bad is that I read Think and Grow Rich before, but they said in Think and Grow Rich, there's an element of success built into each and every chapter. There's a secret in there. And I didn't figure it out the first time, but I read the book and I liked it. I'm going to read it again because now I've evolved to another level. By reading it again at this level, I'm going to get something new from it. And that's the same thing you should do. Put something into you that allows you to attack fear without hesitation, because great things lie behind fear. Will Smith has a video about jumping out of a plane. I know you guys have probably heard it. And he says, you're all scared until, you're at the edge, and he said you're gripping, and they said, we're going to jump on 3, and you say 1, 2, and then the instructor pushes on 2. Why does he do that? Because people grip on 3. And he says that you're flying through the air, it's crazy, you're flying through the air, and then at the end of it, like when you finally realize what's going on, you're actually flying. And then the fear goes away and you're flying for a little bit until you get closer to the ground and it all of a sudden changes a little bit. Now, understand that's a whole different aspect of fear that you can change, but there are fear in life. There's fear to leave a relationship. There's fear to start a relationship. There's fear to get a new job. There's fear to leave an old job. There's fear to move out of state to a new place. There's fear, and I mean, there's fear to even change who you are. There's fear to grow your business. There's fear to seek out. Right now, I'm looking for mentors. That's pretty cool, right? There's fear in that. Do I get the right mentors? I'm looking for mentors to guide me to the next level. There was a quote I read, and I won't go too much into it, but it says that the reason that I'm making, or somebody's making $50,000 a year is because they haven't figured out how to make 100 yet. And it's as simple as that, but I have to embrace the change to do that. And that's all I have. Embrace the change, fight the action, use the action to fight the fear, and you will go places you have never thought was possible before. Hence, me writing a book. Never thought that was going to happen, but turns out it's about to. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Ladies, I appreciate you also. And pets and animals, thank you for watching. I know you're intently. Your master will give you a bone, so keep it up. Remember, I love each and every one of you. And just in case you don't hear it at home, you hear it here. And thank you for being here. God bless. I love you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Adios.